I'm definitely have the fear. My fear is the respect I have for the ocean. In Mavericks, you know, you can't think too much. You either go or you don't. Surf always been part of my life. I'm from Recife, Brazil. When I moved here in 1993, I wasn't really thinking about surf. My mind was focusing like, make something happen here, you know? It's not time for surf, this and that. I have to work hard. And when I start surfing again, after almost a year with no surf, just working hard, I realized that my passion got back to surf again, you know? It's like, I can't live without that. I can speak for myself and Mavericks. It's so much energy, so much water move, the noise of the wave when the wave breaks, you know. When you start paddle out, you know, every day is a different day out there. Just the rush, the adrenaline I get from, it's like it's the most scary thing I ever see. That can kill anyone. That you're gonna get bound, you know. But we're not crazy people, we prepare ourselves for this. One day I got the biggest wave of my life, like I paddled as hard as I could. And then I thought I had the wave for a second. But I felt my board hit this speed bump or something. I pretty much lost control. I felt like, oh my God, this is the most violent things that I ever felt in my life. I thought I had broke my neck or something. If you play with fire, you're gonna get burned at some point. I almost feel like I'm glad I blow my knee surfing like probably one of those biggest waves of my life. Every time I paddle out in a large surf and I catch one wave, it's almost like I don't need to get that many of those. If I get one solid wave, I'm happy. In 2010, that was my second Mavericks contest. And as soon as I paddled out, I felt the energy of the ocean was like I haven't seen in a long time. I mean, I never seen that big before. In my mind, I was thinking like, I just don't want to embarrass myself, because if we invite for a contest like that, you know, you better catch a wave. There was in the beginning of the heat, the set came, there was a huge one, and there was like, I'm not even gonna look, I'm just gonna swing and go. I remember going and my board kind of airdrop and the land perfect, and there was like, I'm gonna make this. That was an incredible wave. So for me, it was a dream come true, you know, like the happy day of my life. I moved here in 1993. I pretty much had no money in my pocket. I had $500. I just came for the American dream, you know. I couldn't speak any English. And I started working in restaurant business and delivery pizza. I did that for 10 years. Right before I quit, I was already starting repair surfboards. I realized, oh, maybe I can do this, you know? I really could see myself doing this as making my life. I treat every board if it was my own. So like, I want to make sure that they all come up really good, you know, as good as I can do it. I don't have this high degree education, you know. I'm not embarrassed or anything to say anything like that, because what I achieved in my life was more like I work really hard for this, you know. Didn't come easy. I think my business helped with my surf because it's kind of something related, you know. I'm not a professional surfer, like I don't get money to surf. I wish I could surf more, but you gotta be like really responsible with yourself. I have 2 kids, you know, I want the best for them. It's not about me anymore, it's about my kids. Gotta keep your eyes on this little guy. And he always claimed that when he gets big, he wants to surf. When you leave the house for a large surf, you know that it's risky out there. You don't want to start thinking because you might think like, it's gonna be the last time I'm gonna see my child, you know?
I trust him, like I know he's not trying to prove himself so much, so he's really there because he loves it. You know, I love to surf too, and so maybe I understand more how it is.
To meet my wife was probably the best thing ever happened in my life. You know, it's like she's someone that really cares about me. She's very supportive. She gets scared, you know, like last year the wipeout that I had, it's like was really intense. I tear all my ligament in my knee, and then, you know, I was so fortunate to have a family.
I was kind of upset when he got injured and was like, why were you going on this wave, you know? Like, that wasn't a good wave, you know? But Alex has been surfing so long and he's a really competent surfer and I think very calculated in how he surfs. So I just try to let it go.
Sometimes I have to like really thinking about and look back and see where I came from and where I'm at. Because sometimes life is so beautiful. I feel like I lived the dream. You know, when I moved here, it was like I had to go through so much stuff to be where I'm at. You know, it's like it's a long, long road. I feel like anything in life, if you put a lot of energy and love in, you can make it happen.